Hey everybody, so I'm finally coming on to be able to tell my birth story. I know it's been forever and a day, but you know, with baby, everything is going on. Finally getting a chance to do this. So basically, my whole entire pregnancy was me throwing up. So, hold on my phone. Yeah, this is about to be real like ghetto and not really edited well. So I'm just gonna be talking. Who knows what will come out. Anyway, so my pregnancy, I was sick the entire time. I was hoping it would only be the first trimester, which everybody always says, oh, after the first trimester, I was great. Not me. I threw up every day for maybe the first 5 to 6 months. Like every day, several times a day. So I lost like 13 pounds the first trimester. And then I looked in the mirror one day and kind of saw that my booty was getting a little flat. So I ran to McDonald's. Even though I figured I'd throw it up anyway, I figured some fat would kind of stick to me. So overall, my pregnancy, I think I've only gained like 10 or 11 pounds. And then after I had the baby, I was smaller than I started, so I was hoping that I was going to get a little thick, some hips or something, but that didn't happen. So that was my whole pregnancy, throwing up even in delivery. So fast forward to delivery, I've had like 3 false labor signs where I'm going to the hospital because I thought I was having contractions. And so in the middle of the night, around 4:30 in the morning, my water breaks. And this was at 37 weeks. 2 more days, I would have been 38 weeks. So, water broke, got to the hospital around 5:30, and that's when my contractions started. So I was all about doing my birth natural. I didn't want any epidurals. I didn't want my I didn't want to have any kind of Pitocin to jumpstart contractions or anything. I wanted no drugs whatsoever. I'm not a medicine type person. I don't even take medicine for headaches if I can avoid it. So I just don't like it. So as soon as I get there, they're trying to give me Pitocin because they want me to have harder contractions. I'm like, I've been here for like 2 hours. What's the rush? Like, y'all need this room or something? Like, can I get a minute? So, I refused to lay down in the bed. As soon as I got to the delivery room, I wanted to get on the birthing ball. So I stayed on the birthing ball for a few hours. And then when it came to check me, I told them my contractions were coming. So they left me alone about the whole Pitocin thing. And then I started to walk around. So I walked around for maybe like 30, 45 minutes until the contractions were coming enough where I could barely walk. So then I'm just ridiculously tired because I've been up since 4:30 this morning and it's now around almost 2. So I get in the bed to try to take a nap, but everybody around me talking, eating when I'm hungry, and then now I'm getting contractions like every 5 to 7 minutes. And you know, I'm doing my breathing exercises, which actually does help. So I didn't never sleep. So then my doctor comes, she finally comes and she checks me, and I'm only 5 centimeters. And now the contractions are getting real. So she's like, oh yeah, things can really progress fast. I've seen people go as fast as a centimeter an hour. That's not fast. And I'm thinking to myself, so you mean to tell me I got 5 more hours of this and it's gonna get worse? There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this natural. So I'm just like, okay, I need to do something to like really get this fast. So I refuse to get back in the bed. But at this point, I'm beyond uncomfortable. I'm not comfortable sitting in the bed. I'm not comfortable laying down. I'm not comfortable sitting on the birthing ball. I can't walk. Shoot me. That's all I wanted to be done to me, is just like, shoot me now. So I'm trying to stay strong. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stay on this birthing ball until it's time to push. So she came, and I think it was like 5 or 5:30 when she came to check me, and I was at 5 centimeters. So I'm on this birthing ball, and looking back now, it feels like I was on there for like 2 minutes. And now the contractions are like back to back to back to back. I'm not getting any breaks between each contractions, and they're like strong. And so I remember being at the pain level of 10, and it wasn't as bad because that pain level only lasted for maybe like 5 to 6 seconds, and then it went down to like a 9. And I could breathe through a 9, but that 10 was just like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. But then it went from a 10 to like a 12. And I'm like, I can't do it. And that's what I have my husband, my mother-in-law, my mom in there with me. And I'm like, I can't do it. I need drugs. There's just no way I can go this long with this amount of pain. And in my mind, they're going to come back and tell me I'm only 6 centimeters. And I have like a whole bunch more time left. And it's only going to get worse. And I'm thinking, it can't get no worse than this. Oh, I'm going to die. So I tell my husband, like, I can't do it. Give me the drugs, shoot me, something. I need to die, or I'm going to kill myself, because the pain was ridiculous. And then as soon as I said that I can't do it, I'm like, I got to push. My husband, the sweet man he is, he's like, no, you don't. That's just a contraction making you feel like you got to push, but you really don't have to. And my dumb behind listening to him like, okay, maybe I don't have to push. So I sit there longer just waiting and trying to like not push. But then I'm like, no, seriously, like I have to push. So my mother-in-law calls the nurse in. I'm getting just all out of sorts. I'm taking off clothes. I don't care who see. I'm uncomfortable and I'm hot. My husband's trying to put clothes back on me. I'm pushing him away from me because I'm like, get off me. I'm hot. Leave me alone. So finally, she checks me. It's all ready to go. And she's like, don't push. I got to get your doctor. And I'm like, you better hurry up because I'm having a baby without you, because pushing is about to happen. So that was around 7:30 or 7:35. And then 7:40, the baby was out. Next thing I know, he's on my belly. So everybody talks about this ring of fire that you get when you're pushing. Whether you have epidural or not, you're going to feel like that fire while pushing. I didn't feel anything at all. I actually didn't even feel him come out. Next thing I know, they were just like, he's out. And I looked and there he was. So for me, when I pushed, all the pain that I was feeling went away. And it wasn't so much that the contractions were painful. It was just a whole beyond uncomfortable. It was just like rocks I was trying to push out, and I just felt it all in my back, my stomach. So I mean, I don't want to feel that forever, but I can say that if I was to have another baby, I would still do it natural. So if anybody out there is afraid to go natural because they're worried about the pain, I say don't listen to everybody else's stories about how terrible it is and how horrible it is, because everybody's delivery and everybody's pregnancy is always going to be different. I did look at a lot of natural births on YouTube, and everybody on there was like screaming to the top of their lungs about during the pushing process. But then the pushing process seemed, for all the ones that I've seen, seemed to be only like seconds long, and then like everybody was happy. You got your baby, the delivery part is over, and now the rest of your life with your child like begins. And that's what I kept focusing on, was having my child, not the whole pain process. So I definitely educated myself on what different drugs did and how I did not want that because of the way they affect you. Now, if there's any people out there in the medical field that disagree with me, that's your opinion. This is my opinion. I would rather not be induced with Pitocin or any other medicine that helps you to induce, or any pain medication. I took a birthing class, and it was with Healthy Start here in Florida. I don't know, they could be in other states, I'm not sure, but it was from Healthy Start. The program was very cheap. It was like $25 for a 4-session class. And I felt very educated after that. You know, I remembered my breathing. I didn't really practice here at home, but I kept it in my mind. I did every last breathing step that they taught me. It seemed like everything that I learned that was supposed to happen during a delivery happened. So granted, I'm glad nothing traumatic or difficult happened during my pregnancy or during the delivery. You know, his heartbeat was fine. It didn't drop during contractions. There was nothing scary. It wasn't breached, or I felt like I had a very textbook delivery. Everything that was supposed to happen happened. Water broke, contraction started, delivery, dilation, everything happened. Beautiful. So I hope I answered any of the questions that people had. During delivery, he was 5 pounds, 12 ounces, so he was small. So maybe that had made it easier for me to push. I'm not sure. He was 18 inches long. He was born at 7:48 or 7:40 p.m. on a Wednesday, May 27th, 2015. Other than that, this is him. But he was only like a week or two old at this point. He's much bigger now. He's 6 months. So yeah. So like I said, if I had to do it again, I would do it again natural. Despite the sickness that I had during my pregnancy, I actually still enjoyed it. I was looking forward to feeding my face until I just got humongous. But I actually hated food during my pregnancy. I couldn't stand the smell of chicken. I hated chicken. I didn't like looking at chicken. It was disgusting to me. Most meats I really didn't like. And I actually had to force myself to eat a lot of the times because I didn't enjoy it, because I knew I was going to throw it up. It got to the point where I only ate what I didn't mind throwing up. So, I mean, when you get to that point, you're just throwing up way too much. So, like, pizza was disgusting coming up. Fries was disgusting coming up. Chipotle actually was not that bad coming up. It actually still tasted like Chipotle. So kudos to Chipotle. I enjoyed eating that because I knew it coming up was going to be not a big deal. So he's asleep at the moment. I did plan on having him come on so you can see his cute little face. But he's asleep, which I'm kind of glad he's asleep because he'd be sleeping like 20 minutes and get back up. So he's been asleep for a while, so I'm going to take this moment and enjoy it. But if you follow me on Instagram, there's pictures of him on there. I haven't posted any like recently. I've just been, I don't know, busy doing other stuff. So there it is, finally the birthing story. So if you have any questions, you can post them at the bottom and hopefully I'll get to them and actually reply. This is still the wig that I had from evawigs.com, and somebody did want me to get like a little update on it. Maybe I should post this part on another video, I don't know. So maybe I will, but it's still looking good. I'm still enjoying it. I finally braided my hair down to wear it, and I don't have that much shedding still, and it doesn't tangle up like most wigs that I have had before, especially like in the back part. It's very easy to comb through. Hair is very smooth. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed the story, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.